Hello friends, Dinesh Sani back here. So now today I came with a new term that is very popular in the internet nowadays, that is known as AngularJS framework. So now here someone requested me AngularJS to teach in the internet. So it's none other than Mr. Kraku. He's the guy who is very confused with the AngularJS framework, and he came to me and he asked, "Hey Dinesh Sani, can you teach me AngularJS?" So I'm very excited to teach to Kraku about AngularJS framework. So now, yeah, with him you can also learn the concept of AngularJS, and I can make it very simple to you, and you can follow along with me, right? Yes. Now I have asked Kraku to what's the AngularJS. He generally said, I don't know nothing. So I said him to just do a wiki search. Yeah, he came on a wiki search, and he said me that AngularJS is a web application framework, and it will be used to create single page applications, and it will work on the ModelViewController. Hey, wait. You were just saying simply, but I don't know the definition. He said I don't know the definitions of them. So can you simply explain to me? Yeah. So well, what's the AngularJS? So I will explain the what's the AngularJS framework exactly. AngularJS framework is a JavaScript framework. If you are a developer and already familiar with the HTML5, CSS3 and JavaScript, I know you will be knowing more better than Kraku. So if you are also beginner, please listen to the terms. I will reading with the whole documentation of the AngularJS is somewhat difficult, but the three terms of what I am picking now are very important to get understand of the AngularJS framework. It's a single page application. So I am picking now this single page application, ModelViewController, and the document object model. So now I am picking this three parts, and I will explain these three main terms which will depict the AngularJS page or AngularJS application. Kraku asked me what's a single page application. I have to explain him very in detailed manner. Single page application generally refers to a page which will load the content dynamically without refreshing the page. If you don't understand, I will give you an example. So I will go to the twitter.com, and right now I am in my profile, and if I want to click if I click the unfollow here, what it will do generally, it should refresh the page, and it should send the data that I should unfollow this particular person, and it should send to the server. But what the single page application should do, if I click the unfollow without loading the page, it should do the request with the server. Yes. Now Twitter has done the following event has been done with the help of single page application. This is not exactly the single page, but it's a part of the single page application. Or another example I can say the Bootstrap. It's a CSS framework, and if you don't know, go to this link, getbootstrap.com/css. In this link, I can go through other website by just scrolling this one, or what I can do, or I just simply click on this link, navigation system here. This navigation system is providing me inside navigation of this particular page. Here, if you observe the hash and the code which I clicked here. If I click on the tables, it will convert the hash and tables. You have to make a note of it here. It is not refreshing the page. It is only navigating into the page with the help of the URL. So here it is depicting as a single page application property. To conclude, a single page application is a page which can load data without refreshing dynamically. Okay, now I think Kraku got understood. Is used to build a single page applications with the help of the URLs. Yes, now coming into the ModelViewController, that is our second parameter what we are having in the three parts. That is, the second one is the ModelViewController. And the ModelViewController, here I am using a simple image to explain or Kraku what a ModelViewController. Here the user is the Kraku. The Kraku uses the screen. So Kraku is on the client side. means he is using a Chrome here. So when he send the request to the controller, to the controller through the URL, so he typed some URL and that URL has been cached up by the controller. This controller will manipulate the model, that is a model application, and model will send updates to the view, and these views can be seen by user. Oh, I know Kraku will not understand these terms. So I have a simple example to explain Kraku what this ModelViewController exactly do. Wow, it's a school bus. So now here school bus is having a children and a driver. And now what I'm comparing the school children as a model here and a driver as a controller here. Please make a good comparison. I'm making the driver as the controller and the children as the model, and the view I'm comparing as the bus stop. The children will get down. Okay, now the school time is over and the parent requested the school children, the parent requested his children to get into one bus stop. Now what our bus driver, our controller will do, he will carry the data and he will show his parent, that is view, in particular place. Now what is here? The controller is the main logic, main guy operating the model and the view. So don't be confused when we come into the code. I will explain in a neat manner. So now controller is the main logic part which controls the model and the view. If a user so controller, these children will get into the bus stop. So now the parent can see the children, right? So now the parent is the user here, that is Kraku. The Kraku can see the children. So the controller will give the data to the view. The controller will manipulate the data and it will give the data will be given to the view, and there is a simple example. There is a process going on. So that is a process known as a ModelViewController. Yes, the ModelViewController is the basic parameters of the AngularJS application. Now we have covered two properties of our AngularJS. Now I'm coming to the third property known as DOM. If you are a JavaScript developer, you know already what a DOM is, a document object model. And if you are a beginner like a Kraku, I will explain again what's a document object model. So now document object model, wow, what is this? I'm kind of seeing these parameters like a HTML head, body. I know HTML, why are you saying me this? Kraku asked me, but this he don't know about the document object model. To explain this, I'm having a simple HTML file here. This HTML file total is consisting of a head tag and a body tag, and inside a head tag there is one title and two meta tags, and inside a body tag there is a one head one and there is one paragraph which consists of an anchor tag inside it and a UL element which is having a three elements. If I represent the same document object as a document object model, it will be look like this. A HTML tag consists of a head and body tag, whereas head tag consists of a title, two meta tags, and a body consists of a head one, paragraph which contains a anchor tag in it, and UL element with the three children in it. So now simply whatever the HTML document you are having, we can represent the HTML document as a document object model. This our document object model is a very useful parameter for us to depict the current scenario of the HTML document, and I will tell you the usage in our coming lessons. So yes, so I think Kraku got understood the three terms, that is a single page application and the ModelViewController, and the third parameter was a document object model. If you are very familiar, if you got understood with the three parameters, yes, you are in the right track. You can understand the AngularJS in the coming tutorials. We'll dive it right into the code and we can understand. So now the end in this to this first tutorial. So for every 3 tutorials I will be giving useful research for you, which you can use for your referencing in your future whenever you are having a free time. Yes, thank you, have a nice day. If you are having any questions, just comment it, I'll answer immediately. Thank you, fine, goodbye.